Ray, introduce us really quickly to who you are for those who don't know who Ray Comfort is and what your ministry is, what you do.
Yeah, I was born twice in New Zealand. That's why you can find a hint of an accent. First time I was born was way back, I think nearly 73 years ago. And then I was born again 1972, 1:30 in the morning. Very radical, transformed, began open air preaching in New Zealand, did it almost every day for 12 years. Then I discovered a teaching which we've called Hell's Best Kept Secret, which looks at a biblical principle which has been almost entirely neglected by modern evangelism. And so I began teaching that. I was in Hawaii teaching on evangelism, shared that particular teaching. A pastor from Southern California sat in, totally disagreed at first because it was so radical, but then he realized it was biblical and began calling me New Zealand. And he said, would you come over to the United States and base yourself here, base your ministry here, and bring this teaching to the Church of the US? So we did back in 1989. And things were very quiet for about 3 years. No doors would open. And then suddenly they burst open when David Wilkerson called from New York, the famous author, and he'd heard the teaching, called me in his car and flew me to New York, where I shared it with his church. And then another gentleman who had a very respected ministry heard the teaching, called me, flew me to San Jose, where I shared it with 1,000 pastors. He put it on video and screened it to 30,000 pastors, and that blew open doors. And then actor Kirk Cameron called about the year 2001, I think it was. He had heard the teaching. He listened to it twice. He said this blown him away. He needed to call me in so we combined ministries. He shared the teaching from my Bible, from my notes on a well-known Christian television network. We received over 1 million hits the next day on the site. It actually crashed. And then the television network asked us to create a television program on that particular principle. And so we did, and now it's in its 8th season, and it's broadcast in 190 countries. And so we've grown a little. Yeah. And our YouTube channel, I'm delighted to say, has just passed over 200 million views. So we're super excited that we've got such a wonderful vehicle to bring the gospel to this world.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so, yeah, we are part of those 200 million who have watched countless videos of you street preaching and sharing the gospel with people. Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.